As we arrive in the beautiful Galapagos Islands here in Ecuador, we see 18 brand new contestants set out on an adventure of a lifetime. In just a few moments, these 18 players will be battling it out to hopefully become the new sole survivor and claim the $1 million prize. Who will be the last one standing on night 39 to claim the $1 million prize and earn the title of sole survivor? We shall see, as this is LEGO Survivor Season 11, the Galapagos Islands. Welcome to LEGO Survivor Season 11. Woo! Alright, another very enthusiastic cast. So, without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's begin with the tribe arrangements. Well, for the first time in LEGO Survivor history, we'll be having a different setup for the teams. Instead of it being a typical girl-guy sort of arrangement, or even being picked by a team captain, this time, your genders depend on what team you're on. First things first, I want all the ladies to go on to the purple side. So the ladies, you'll be representing with purple. You'll be known as Jabari. As for the rest of you, all the guys, I want you over here on the blue side. Based on the arrangements, it looks to be a battle of the sexes. And honestly, I'm actually cool with it. I like the idea of showing the boys that, we shouldn't be underestimated. And I think that this is a good time to have it. You guys will be known as Kenti. So, without further ado, now that you know what your tribes are, there's another twist, but I won't reveal it until the first challenge is over. So, until then, you guys can get your stuff and head to your camps. The game has begun. So, Jeff told us there was another twist, but it's going to be revealed after the first challenge. And it does make us all think what it's going to be. So, I guess we're going to have to wait and figure out what it's going to be. But right now, I'm thinking I like my tribe, and I think we're going to whoop the other tribe's butts easily. Well then, this must be the camp. Yeah, it took a bit to find the camp, but we made it. So, we arrive at camp, and it's a pretty nice place, honestly. A lot of great-looking trees, a lot of beautiful flowers, and, I'm really liking it. Alright, I'll begin introductions. I'm Kelly, and I'm an astronaut. Alright, my name is Valerie, and I'm a fashionista. Alright, nice to meet you. I'm Kate, and I'm a manager at a Petco. Alright, well, I am Paige, and I am an optician. My name's Lauren, and I'm a therapist. How long? About like 10 years. Alright, my name is Jen, and I'm a Marine. Oh, really? How long have you been one? Oof, roughly like 25 years. Alright, I'm Krista, and I'm just a college student, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah, my name's Savannah, and I'm a singer-songwriter. And I'm Nicole, and I'm an actress. Alright, Well, now that we know everyone, let's get to work. I felt like as the oldest and the one who has had a lot of years behind, like, survival, I kind of feel like it's best for me to take charge as the leader. Will that hurt me in the long run? Maybe, but I feel it's ideal for me to be one. Nice work, ladies. Can we get help here? Of course. Steady, steady. I think it's in place. Alright, nice work. So we got the shelter done really quickly, actually, so yeah. So far on the people on my tribe I actually really like Lauren. I think me and her really connected when we were bringing pieces to build the shelter, so I feel like maybe I can connect well with her. How are you doing, Lauren? Oh, I'm doing good. Yourself? Doing great. So, what do you think of the tribe? Well, so I like Kelly, and I think Jen. And then Kate, I feel like she can work with us. Then you got the younger people, but they kind of just walked off somewhere else. I don't know where they went. Well, I think we should stick together. You know what? I agree. I think you're a really nice person. I think Paige is an ideal ally for me. She just seems pretty genuine, and I feel like she really does want to work with me, so I do like her. As for everyone else, I mean, the other older women are also pretty good, because, I mean, they helped with the shelter, but then you got the younger women, who just kind of seem like they just walked off somewhere else. Really? Yeah, I've been in a lot of flicks, a lot of action movies, actually. Gotta do a lot of my own stunts, as well. Really? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Excuse me, you four. What's up, Jen? I just want to know why you guys aren't working. Well, I mean, why would we? Because this is Survivor. We're playing for $1 million. You gotta do something. You can't just go to the end and expect to win by doing nothing. I don't like Jen right now. She's honestly pretty annoying. I mean, she just wants us to work, and yeah, I get it. It's Survivor, and we're playing for $1 million, so it's probably best to get working. But at the end of the day, this game's all about the social game, and I'm more focused on that than, proving myself doing labor. What's her deal? I don't know. Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I know. I feel like if we lose, we send her out first. I'm cool with it. Yeah, sure. I'm working on my social game straight away because I feel like if I work on it well enough, then I think I can make it pretty far in this game. And I think it's best for me to sort of socialize with the other younger players like Valerie, Nicole, and Krista. Not because, we're in the same age demographic, but I think as well as because they're kind of not really willing to work, I feel like they'll be kind of obedient to everything I say, so I feel like I can easily manipulate them. Do I intend to go far with them? No, but I feel like right now it's best to have, a little pile of sheep that I can, lead to the slaughter. Girl, you really need to start working. I mean, you don't want to get Jen all up in your butt, do you? No, not really. Don't really want to be bothered by Jen. Yeah, I know she's not the most pleasant person here, but, I mean, she at least does something. The other, really, 3 haven't really done anything. I mean, you do have a good point. So what do you think? I think we should stick together. I feel like you seem pretty strong. I know you are. You have something to deliver, so I feel like we can work together. Really? Yes. My ideal ally choice is honestly Savannah. She seems like a pretty strong player, actually. Just because she didn't work doesn't make her weak. But right now, I feel like there are some people who could go home earlier than others. I mean, it could be Jen, or it could be some of the other young players, like maybe Krista or something. Just simply out of the fact that they're not really willing to work, and Jen's kind of annoying with her whole leader role, so yeah, I feel like right now our team has a bit of divisions based on age demographic. If you're wondering where I stand, I'm kind of in the middle, but I feel like I gravitate more with the older women, honestly, just because I actually am working. I feel like us four have to stick together. We're older women, and I feel like the other younger players are just gonna take us out one by one. I'm not against it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Sure. Yeah, I feel like this group of four can make it far. Yeah, I just feel like that the last person we need is Kate, but I don't know. She kind of has been talking a lot to Savannah. I'm keeping a close eye on Kate. I mean, she has talked to Savannah, who's been one of the players who hasn't been working, but I mean, I'm kind of focused more on Krista. She's pretty annoying. She refuses to work. She just seems very disobedient just for her age alone. And I feel like we need to take her out before the others. Well, looks like this is the camp. Yep. Alright, let's get started with first impressions. I think it's really good to have a good first impression on your tribe. That will make people understand your strengths and weaknesses. And I feel like I do have my strengths and I do have my weaknesses, but I feel like if people know me, maybe we can overcome that. Alright, who's going first? I guess I'll start. I'm Craig, and I'm a scuba diver. Alright, nice to meet you, Craig. I'm Randall, and I'm an electrical engineer. I'm Sean, and I'm a DJ. I'm Zach, and I'm a judo instructor. I'm Jonathan, and I'm a funeral director. I'm Davis, and I'm a travel agent. I'm Winston, and I'm a coxswain. A what now? A coxswain. What the hell is that? It's a steerman for, like, boat racing and whatnot. Alright, thanks for the confirmation. Anyways, I'm Bill, and I'm a coal miner. And I am Brandon. I'm a bartender. Alright, guys, let's get started with building the shelter. Unlike the rest of the guys on my team, I've actually played the game before. So, I know that shelter's the first thing we need to get done, and we need to get it done. Thanks for the help, man. Of course. So, I think you're a pretty strong guy, and I think, we can make a good alliance. Yeah, I agree. Who else are you thinking? I'm probably thinking the two older guys, Jonathan and, Bill. I'm cool with it. So just doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I was thinking while people were working on the shelter and whatnot, getting stuff for it, I was thinking about making the fire. And, it allows me to connect well with Craig. Seems like a cool guy. I think maybe we could make an alliance of some sort. This is heavy. Need help with that? Yeah, thanks. I gotta admit, I'm not that physically fit, which is kind of not great in terms of Survivor because, you know, people who don't really do well in challenges tend to go home early, so I don't really want to look like a liability to my team. Thanks, man. I just hope I don't turn into a liability for the team. I don't think so. I'm not too bothered by it. As long as you give it 100%, even if it's not your best. I mean, you're still trying, right? Yeah, guess you're right. I tend to look in the best of all people, and Sean doesn't seem that physically fit, but he's still a nice kid. But if we do lose, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like the kid and I want to help him, but I don't know. If we have to vote someone out, he might have to be an easy choice. I mean, I still like the kid, but I mean, I don't know. Wow, you guys did really good on the shelter. Thanks. We got the fire done. Nice. So we just got the shelter done, and that's great, you know. Jonathan and Craig also made the fire, which that's also awesome. But obviously some people contributed to the build more than others, so, you know, I don't know. We might have to go out and socialize because, I mean, this is a game for $1 million, and you gotta make the right first impressions, and that's what I want to do. Alright, so I really like you two. I think the three of us should make it an alliance. I agree. Yeah, feel like all three of us can work well together. Alright, nice. So I made an alliance with Randall and Winston, and I chose those two because they seem like to be the players to be the most loyal. Right now I feel like we got a strong team, but I am concerned about Davis. I mean, he played already before. He played in Peru, and he actually did pretty good. He made it to the merge, and he's pretty dangerous for that. Alright, I think the four of us should make it an alliance. I feel like we are the strongest group of four. I'm cool with it. Yeah, same here. Sure. Alright, nice. So Zach, what do you think of Davis?
Definitely seems like a good leader. Really? Yeah, I mean, he has experience, right? Yeah, but even though he has experience, that makes him dangerous as well, because he knows this game, so we're at a bit of a disadvantage if he's in the game. So what are you saying? I'm saying we keep an eye out on him, see how the first challenge goes, and then think about what we're going to do for the first vote if we lose. Yeah, but I don't think we'll lose.
So Jonathan is wary of Davis,
But I think Davis is a good person to keep around. Davis at least knows the game, and he'll understand what the heck we need to do. But Jonathan doesn't really trust him. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense.
It's not like I have anything against Davis, I just don't think he realizes he's not the greatest leader. And the reason why I say this is just because when he played in Peru, all he did was really stick with the group and just rode that group into the merge until they got taken out one by one. I feel like if I try and ride that same alliance like he did in Peru, I'll just get taken out like that. Now, I'm not saying I want him gone straight away, unless if he really starts to piss me off, but right now, yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him.
What's up, kid? Nothing much. Kinda wary. May I sit down?
Sure, I mean, it's a free world.
I just feel like I'm just gonna get taken out early, just simply out of the fact that I wasn't really being that physical. I wasn't really being that strong when helping with getting the shelter done.
Huh, well, I'm always here if you need to talk to someone.
Really?
Yeah, I'm always willing to talk to anybody.
Well, that's nice to know.
I think Sean is a really good kid. He's a sweet guy, and I feel like there's no reason to vote him off if we lose just because he's not really one of the strongest. I mean, what's not to like about him? He's a good kid.
All I just say is, if you don't do so well, then just get back up and, keep your head up high.
Really? Well, thanks for that, Craig.
Of course.
Craig definitely boosts my confidence and self-esteem. I mean, I know I'm kind of wary of being the weakest player on the team, but I feel like if I stay that way, I might actually be eliminated, because if I have, not really positive attitude, a positive outcome is probably not going to happen. Welcome to the first immunity challenge of Season 11. For your challenge, you will be assigned with a certain task. 4 of you will be bringing across pieces for your team by getting across this narrow balance beam. 3 of you will be throwing balls at the other team's players crossing, attempting to knock them off and having them to start all over again. And once everyone gets across with their pieces, the last 2 people on your team will be assembling it into a puzzle. The first team to get the puzzle correct wins immunity, safe from the vote. In addition, they will pick someone to send to Exile Island. Yep, Exile Island is in play, and I'll explain that after the challenge. But anyways, if you lose, no difference happens. You're still going to Tribal Council, and someone will be the first person voted out of this game. So, without further ado, get into your certain jobs, and we'll get started.
Alright, everyone has their jobs.
Bringing across the pieces, for Kenti, we have Davis, Jonathan, Sean, and Bill. And for Jabari, we have Kate, Kelly, Savannah, and Jen. Throwing will be for Kenti, Randall, Zach, and Brandon. And for Jabari, we have Krista, Valerie, and Nicole. And then finally, assembling the puzzle, for Kenti, we have Winston and Craig. And for Jabari, we have Lauren and Paige. So without further ado, Survivor's ready. Go!
Looks like Davis and Jen are getting the first pieces across. Davis going a bit
Smaller, while Jen is picking up the heaviest one.
Davis is in a slight lead.
Oh, and one of their players tried to throw a ball and they missed. Jen a bit behind. And another ball tries to get Davis, and once again, it misses. Jen still keeping at a good pace, but she's a little bit behind.
And Davis gets the first piece back for Kenti, where Jen is still behind for Jabari. And looks like Kenti's members try to get her, but they miss. Jen gets the first piece for Jabari back, where in the meantime, Jonathan getting the second piece back for Kenti. Jonathan inching closer to the end, and Savannah starting to get her team's next piece back. She's getting the lightest piece. Let's see if that's going to make a difference. Jabari tries to knock off Jonathan, and they miss. Where in the meantime, Savannah has started to bridge the gap. Jonathan and Savannah both get their pieces back. The next people can go. Sean and Kelly are neck and neck getting their team's pieces back respectively. Sean's in a bit of a lead, Kelly a little bit behind. Kelly is still behind Sean. Oh, and Sean gets knocked off. He has to go back and restart again. Jabari has a massive lead now, as Sean's restarting and Kelly has almost made it to the end. Sean keeps going, and Kelly brings back the third piece for Jabari. That means Kate has to get the last piece for Jabari before they can start the puzzle. Sean getting closer to the end, but he needs to hurry up if he wants to get back in this race because Kate has the last piece for Jabari, and she's starting. Oh, and after 3 balls, one is able to knock off Sean, and he has to start all over again. Kate approaching closer to the end, and Sean is just tired now. He is having to start all over again, putting his team further behind. Sean is just dashing across the beam. Kate is almost across, but she's almost losing grip of the piece. Sean is finally across with the third piece. Now Bill can get the last piece for Kenti. They need to hurry up if they want to get back in this race. Bill's starting to make his way across, and Kate gets the last piece for Jabari, which means that Paige and Lauren can start the puzzle. Bill approaching closer to the end, as Lauren and Paige are starting to get the puzzle for Jabari done. Paige and Lauren are almost done with the puzzle, and Bill brings back Kenti's last piece, meaning Winston and Craig, you can start building the puzzle. Kenti is trying all they can to get back in this race. Lauren and Paige have got all their pieces in place, but there's something not right about it. Oh crap, we didn't do it right. Shoot. Paige and Lauren having to try and correct their mistake, where in the meantime, Winston and Craig have started to get closer to finishing the puzzle. Winston and Craig are almost done with the puzzle. Jeff, check. But it's not gonna matter. Lauren and Paige have finished the puzzle, and just like that, Jabari win immunity, safe from the vote. Alright, congratulations Jabari on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. Kenti, you're going to tribal council tonight. You lost the challenge. One of you will be the first person voted out. But before any of that, Jabari, along with winning immunity, you can select one member from Kenti to go to Exile Island, where they'll miss the vote. They won't vote, but they can't be voted for, so they'll pretty much have immunity. So, who do you select from Kenti to go to Exile Island? We're choosing to send, Randall. Oh. Alright, Randall, you're going to Exile Island. However, since one person going to Exile Island isn't fun, Randall, you will choose someone from Jabari to go to Exile Island with you. I'm gonna go with Kate. Alright, Kate, Randall, both of you are heading off to Exile Island. Randall, you'll be safe from tonight's tribal council, but as for the rest of you, Kenti, one of you will be the first person voted out of this game. So, grab your stuff and head out. I'll see you tonight. Those boys never really had a chance, did they? They completely were shocked. This is why you never underestimate the true strength of a woman. 2 crates. Because I guess since your team lost, I might as well want to get the first choice. Yeah, I'll take the one on the right. Alright, I guess I'll take the one on the left. Well, mine's empty. Mine had something. Huh, can you read it to me? Yeah, sure. Alright, the clue to the idol says that
The idol's location is a landmark to a place you go to. Huh.
Yeah, that didn't really help. That's kind of vague. Yeah, it kind of is. So I was sent to Exile Island,
Which is cool, because I missed the first vote, but I can't be voted for, but that's cool with me. I brought Kate here. I mean, I don't know, maybe we can have some sort of secret alliance that nobody will know about. I don't know. I told her the secret because, you know, maybe I can gain her trust. I don't know.
You know, since we're here,
Nobody will know if we're working together, right? Yeah, no one will know. So, want to make some sort of secret alliance? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I know. I already got someone who I plan on working with. Do you have numbers? Yeah, I have 2 other people. Alright, well, if we get to the merge, why not just join forces and then we could make a huge alliance? I like that.
I'm pretty surprised Randall brought me here to Exile Island, and it's pretty cool to make an alliance with him because if I make an alliance with him, I'll be able to have, you know,
Numbers from the other side.
that, you know, Randall has. And if I just
Add those people
along with Savannah, and then maybe one other person, then that's a huge alliance that can run the show. We just gotta make sure it's on the down lows and nobody will know about it. Yeah, well, except for the people who we're intending to bring into the alliance. Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty annoyed right now that we lost the first challenge because it could have been easily prevented. But Sean absolutely blew it. And because of that, he's got to be the first one on the tribe to go. Alright? It's just plain and simple. He's the weakest member on the team. He's going home first.
Alright, guys, it's pretty obvious that the person who needs to go is Sean. Yeah, I agree. He did awful today. Alright, I'm cool with it. So, should be us 3, and then I think we got Bill. And I don't think Winston and Brandon will be against voting him off. Alright, so we just got numbers just like that. So, looks like he's going home. Alright, guys, the plan is to vote off Sean. I got me, Jonathan, and Zach. And if you 2 join in, then that'll be majority to take him out.
Alright, I'm not against it. Yeah, same here. Alright, good.
Right now, Davis is
Honestly, kind of pissing me off right now. He's being a bit of a dictator with what's gonna happen. I get it. Sean did pretty bad in today's challenge. However, Davis is just frustrating to me. If he keeps this up, that's gonna be a lack of team unity. And with team unity, that's more important than team strength in the game of Survivor, when you think about it. So, I think Davis is actually breaking up the unity of the tribe, and therefore he needs to go.
I'm so sorry about today's challenge, guys.
It's no problem, Sean. Yeah, I mean, we're not voting you off, man. We're not doing that. Alright, thank you.
Sean might have done pretty bad in today's challenge, but I don't want to vote him off. But on the other hand, I made an alliance with Davis, and Davis wants him gone. So do I betray my alliance with him, or do I just, you know,
Go with the flow and vote off Sean.
hey guys.
Oh, hey, Jonathan, what's up? So, I was talking with Davis, and, well, he wants you gone, Sean. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. But I was thinking, what if we make a huge move, and what if we blindside Davis? Really? I don't know, man, that's kind of risky. I mean, Davis is one of our stronger members. Well, can you think of anyone else to get rid of? No, not really. Alright then. Then we're voting for Davis. Now all we need is one more person to flip. Do you know who would flip? I think I know who'd flip.
Hey Zach. Oh hey Jonathan, what's up? I was gonna ask if you, if anything's changing. No, nothing's changing, we're still voting Sean. Yeah, because I was thinking, what if we made a move on Davis? That is not ideal, dude. It's really not smart to get rid of Davis. But listen, if we vote off Davis, I mean, we will have the majority if we vote for Davis. It will be Sean, Craig, and Bill voting for Davis. And if we jump, then that means we could blindside Davis. The problem is if I want to vote Davis off, and I just don't think it's ideal for us to get rid of him. So right now, Jonathan,
He is my friend, but he wants to do something incredibly stupid.
and that is keeping Sean in the game and getting rid of Davis. First of all, Davis is one of our strongest members, and second of all, Sean is without a doubt the weakest member. Personally, I'm fine with losing Sean. At least with Davis, we can at least start winning challenges, but with Sean, we'd honestly lose a whole lot more challenges. So, sorry man, we're not voting Davis.
How are you doing, Winston? I'm doing pretty good, Jonathan. Yourself?
Same here. Just wondering what you were doing. Well, I'm kind of doing what everyone wants to do, right? We're voting for Sean, right? I'm not doing that. Oh, really? What are you gonna plan on doing? Well, I want to take out Davis. Why would you want to take out Davis? Listen, hear me out. I know he's one of our strongest members, but he's already played the game before, so he's got a lot of experience, which makes him a huge threat and very dangerous. Furthermore, returning players, honestly, make it further than they do the first time, and since he's already played before, what if he makes it really far, like Nikki and Alan? I mean, you got a point. I don't know. It's just something to consider, because I'm doing it, Sean's doing it, Craig is doing it, and Bill is doing it. So if you jump and vote off Davis, we'll have a majority to take him out. Alright, I'll think about it. So right now I'm in a bit of a bind. I want to take out Sean because he's just the weakest member on the team. But Jonathan came up with a plan to vote off Davis. He's voting Davis, and same with Bill, Sean, and Craig. If I vote for Sean, it's just gonna tie. If I vote for Davis, he goes out, and I'll be in a majority. The problem is, I don't know if Brandon is willing to vote off, Davis, so I don't know if it's ideal for me to vote him off.
All of us just stick with the plan. We have Jonathan on our side, and that means Sean's going out just like that. Alright, nice. So it's us 5, and then the other 3 are voting someone, I don't know.
Right now, I think, as far as I'm concerned, the vote is pretty straight and simple. The only way I don't see it being straight and simple is if Jonathan actually sticks with what he said and votes off Davis. Because if he votes for Davis, it's probably going to tie. And, yeah, I don't know. Am I willing to go to rocks for Davis? I don't know. But then again, I don't really want to see Davis go. So, yeah. Hopefully everything goes well tonight, and hopefully Sean's going home.
Alright, first things first, grab a torch behind you and dip it into the flames. This here is a ritual at Tribal Council, because in this game, try to represent your life. Once your flame is gone, so are you. Welcome, Kenti, to your first Tribal Council of the season. So, Jonathan, you guys came pretty close to making a comeback. What happened?
Well, some people contributed to the loss more than others, and I feel like that could be a way of the vote going tonight, but another thing that could contribute to the vote is team unity, because if we're not as one big unit, we're not going to win any challenges.
So, Sean, you didn't do so well in today's challenge. How do you feel about your chances of staying?
Definitely nervous about tonight. I mean, I was told the name, and I'm hoping that that's what's happening tonight.
So, Davis, is Tribe Strength basically the first general consensus of what the vote's gonna be?
Honestly, no. I just think that it's nothing against them, it's just, we want to win challenges, and we don't want to head back to the Tribal Council anytime soon, so sorry for you, that's just how it goes.
Alright, that out of the way. It's time to vote.
Brandon, start us off. Sorry, dude, but I've been playing the game since I got to the beach. It's all part of this game. Sorry. I just think you're the weakest person on the tribe. That's basically it. I just think this is what's best for my game, nothing personal. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote.
Sean. Next vote, Sean.
That's 2 votes, Sean.
Third vote, Davis. That's 2 votes Sean, 1 vote Davis. Fourth vote, Sean. That's 3 votes Sean, 1 vote Davis. Davis.
That's 3 votes Sean, 2 votes Davis.
Sixth vote,
Davis. We're tied. 3 votes Sean, 3 votes Davis.
seventh vote, Davis. That's 4 votes Davis, 3 votes Sean, 1 vote left.
The final vote. And the first person voted out of LEGO Survivor Galapagos.
Davis.
Davis, that's 5 votes. That's enough for tonight. Need to bring me your torch.
Davis, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you have only been out here for 3 days, and already a blindside ensues. What will await you guys next? Only time will tell. Got nothing else for you guys, grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night.
I'm pretty sure the tribe's putting a death wish upon itself. Like, voting me out made no sense. I have the experience. I know what I'm doing out here. And they've still voted me out. I'm just baffled that they kept their weakest link over me. I just don't understand that logic. I thought I was going to go far this season. I thought I had a good alliance going, but I guess I trusted the wrong people. Really sucks to get taken out this early, and, yeah. I don't know what else to say right now. I'm just annoyed.